Hello, good morning. We're going to call this Monday Matters a Mrs. Burnett Ruins Everything Monday Matters because today, next year's school calendar matters. Yes, I'm already talking to you about next school year, but as you are getting ready to plan things and as you are getting ready to organize life for the next 12 months, next year's calendar matters. And this is important if you're a BCA student or not. Studies are showing, and consistent research is showing, that learning loss happens at 10% of days missed of school. So if we have roughly 180 days, that's 18 days of absence, okay? A school month is roughly 20 days. Like if we count 4 weeks of school as a month, 5 days a week, 20 days. Let me show you some statistics that I found. In Chicago, 9th graders, now I understand we don't have 9th graders, but we're going to look at this as an overall thing, who missed more than 1 month of school. So remember, we just said a month of school is roughly 20 school days per semester. Now, we don't quite have students missing 20 days per semester, but we're missing 20 days or more, had less than 1 in 10% chance of graduating. 1 in 10. A recent study found that absenteeism in kindergarten was associated with negative first grade outcomes, including greater absenteeism in subsequent years and lower achievement in reading, math, and general knowledge. So listen, I know that sickness happens and sickness can hit really hard and it can be a big thing. Like we have all these things with fevers lasting a week or COVID or flu A or whatever. I totally understand it. We all get sick. I also very much understand that it is cheaper to travel in February than it is in July. And sometimes it's almost more needed in February than it is in July. I 100% get it. But the problem is that sometimes we've got a major sickness that happens and a vacation that happens, and all of a sudden we're at 20 days of absence and our kids suffer because of that. I know that we make up the homework. I know that you study the spelling words. I know all of those things, but kids miss out on that direct instruction from their teacher when they're not in the classroom. So when we're looking at this 10% of days equaling learning loss, it doesn't take a lot and it adds up super quick, right? If your child is struggling and you may be seeking outside intervention or testing for a learning disability or things like that, schools cannot test a child if they have absences of more than 10% of days, because we can't account for their struggles being a learning disability or learning loss from absenteeism. Things happen, I understand, but we need to make sure that we're planning ahead and that we're doing everything that we can to be in school all of the other days. So I know this is a downer of Monday Morning Matters. I understand that you don't want me to harp or lecture or any of those things about the importance of being in school. I know that you're adults, I know that you're parents, and you are making decisions regarding your child's education. I understand it. But I need to give you the information and the facts so that you understand the negative consequences of what happens from chronically being out of school. So I hope that you all have a great Monday. I hope that this summer vacation is so glorious that you don't feel the need to go to Florida during next year's school year. But in the meantime, have a great week. I love you all.